What's up, guys? DLE Kamal here. We just got to all Duelist upcoming updates. That's right, February is wrapping up, and tomorrow we'll be getting the Antimony event, which was the last thing on the list for our February Duel World update. So I'm coming at you with the March Duel World update. Let's see what we've got in store. February was a hard month for the game content-wise. It was pretty slow. All we had to really rely on was the Photon box, and that didn't take us so far. So let's see if this month has some better stuff for us on the event side. Okay, early March, mission circuit underway. Complete missions to race around the circuit. Obtain rewards such as gems and the new SR card, Twilight Rose Knight. Now, Twilight Rose Knight is an early era synchro card that I was surprised did not make it to the game upon Synchro World's first year. It is a warrior tutor level 3 dark. Monsters your opponent controls cannot target plant monsters for attacks. When this card is normal summoned, you can special summon one level 4 or lower plant monster from your hand. So I guess you can do stuff with plants. I don't know what you're doing with plants in this meta. Maybe Sylvans are back, baby. They just got us some new Xyz support. We'll see. After that, at the same time, the Turbo Duel Grand Prix will be going on in early March. PvP Turbo Duels are back. Win Turbo Duels to get the new UR card, Tomato King. Alright, now fun fact, guys. This is an anime-only card from Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal. Those of you who have watched the Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal anime may recognize this. This is the boss monster of the Tomato guy from the Tomato episode in the first season of Yu-Gi-Oh! Zexal. I know, right? It's a meme episode. There's no wonder the cards never got made into real cards. They're anime only. But apparently, they are bad enough for duelings, right? So Tomato King is a rank 3 plant Xyz monster. Requires 2 level 3 plant monsters. Once per turn, you can detach one material from this card. This card's attack becomes double its original attack until your opponent's next end phase. Okay, 2 level 3 plants, and it becomes a 3200 beater. It's bigger than Blue Eyes, so, and it's gonna be free to play. So I don't know. Tell me your plant deck ideas, guys. Spore, what are you guys doing? Air Mage, you can play with Air Mage, man. Oh snap! I didn't even think about Air Mage. That's gonna be sick. Okay. And it is also coming with an SR card, which is also an anime card. Anime only card, not released in TCG, Duel Links exclusive. Tomato in Tomato. When this card is normal summoned, you can special summon one Tomato in Tomato from your hand or deck. This card cannot be used as an Xyz material for Xyz summon except for the Z summon of a plant monster. So this is your instant Tomato King. You summon this, special summon Tomato and Tomato in your deck. You get Tomato. You get Tomato King. Pretty straightforward. Yeah, if you want to make this a part of your plant synchro, Xyz engine, whatever, along with Twilight Rose Knight, come up with something. Let us know. So after the Turbo Duel Grand Prix in mid-March, we're going to have bingo missions for Tour Guide, and the main card that we're going to be getting from that is the UR card number 44, Sky Pegasus. This is a light rank 4 Beast Xyz. 2 level 4 monsters. Once per turn, you can detach one Xyz material from this card, then target one face-up monster your opponent controls, destroy it. Unless your opponent pays 1000 life points to negate this effect. What? Why on earth would you do this, right? Well, maybe if you're trying to force some type of burn strategy on your opponent. This is... I don't think this effect damage will be halved, right? It is a cost. So I don't see this getting cut in half. If it does, that's stupid, dude. Why is it in the game? I think that is ridiculous. It should stay at 1000. I really don't think that's not effect damage. Pay means a cost, so I don't think that should be cut in half. So if it is, I think that's gonna suck. So yeah. So after that, we've got here mid-March, a new character will appear. Win duels to obtain the new UR card, Labyrinth of Klein. So Labyrinth of Klein. So let's talk about this. So we have the new cards, Labyrinth of Klein and Genex Ally Volcanon, and the quote says, "Bow before the Mech Lord Emperor, humans." Now, where have we seen Mech Lord Emperors in Duel Links before? We've seen them as a part of the Antimony event that's coming back up, and which Mech Lord Emperor? We saw Mech Lord Emperor Wizel in that event. It is the other boss that you could duel that is not Antimony. And who uses Mech Lord Emperor Wizel in the anime? Primo. Primo uses Mech Lord Emperor Wizel. I do believe that this is him. He is the most, I think, relevant Mech Lord Emperor. He is a direct rival with Yusei. He's the first one. He's the first Mech Lord Emperor that Yusei encounters, and then he becomes his rival. And they have a big duel at the end and all that stuff. So I do believe this is going to be Mech Lord Emperor Wizel, and that blows my mind. They're releasing another 5Ds character with more like attention to synchros. Like, they're still doing this in Xyz era. It looks like they're not done. So Labyrinth of Klein. This is a normal trap. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, target the attacking monster, negate the attack, and if you do, switch the original attack defense of that monster until the end of the turn. This is a great trap for free-to-play players. If you are a free-to-play player, you need this trap. Any trap that says negate an attack, boom, that is something that you instantly need. You can use that in PvP, farming, just auto-dueling. You can use that anywhere. It's just an all-around great effect. A normal trap that negates an attack. Amazing. You can only use it on attack declaration though, but that's the only place you really need to use it to negate an attack. And you'll be able to get 3 of these from the event. So definitely farm this event. Does not look like you will be able to unlock him. So this is going to be a roaming event, much like Antimony had the first time. But I'm pretty shocked, to say the least, that we're getting another 5Ds character before another Zexal character. That's really interesting. Okay, so the card we're getting beside Labyrinth of Client is the SR card, Genex Ally Volcanon. This is a level 4 Dark Machine. Once per turn, you can send one face-up fire Genex monster you control to the graveyard. To select one face-up monster your opponent controls, destroy it, and inflict damage to your opponent equal to the effect of the destroyed monster, to the level of the destroyed monster times 400. So this will likely be cut down to 200, which means if you destroy anything that will basically be on the field, like a level 4 monster, you're going to be dealing 800. A level 8 monster, let's say you're going up against Blue Eyes or Thunder Dragons, you'll be dealing 1600. You know, I think that is a reasonable cutback. You know, that would be pretty insane in Duel Links. You know, destroying a Blue Eyes, dealing 3200. So good on them for nerfing that. So that is in mid-March, at the same time as the Mech Lord Emperor event, which I do believe will be the Primo roaming event. Alright, we will be having a Duel Links mission research, and the card we're going to be getting from that is the Xyz monster SR card, Alchemic Magician. This is a rank 4 Dark Spellcaster Xyz monster that requires 3 level 4 Spellcaster type monsters. That's a hefty and very specific summoning cost. This card gains 200 attack for each spell card in your graveyard, starting at 1500. Once per turn during your end phase, you can detach one Xyz material from this card and send one spell card from your hand to the graveyard. Choose one spell card from your deck, then set it in your spell and trap card zone. Hello, set Book of Moon from the deck? That is pretty nuts. However, in Duel Links, I do believe we lack an effective spellcaster deck that makes 3 level 4 spellcaster type monsters. In the TCG spellbooks utilized different monsters that utilize a lot more of the level 4 guys and not just Blue Boy. I do not believe that we have a spellcaster deck that can confidently run this card right now, except for maybe a Silent Magician deck. Silent Magician is all that I can think of off the top of my head that this deck would be good in. But yeah, let me know if you guys find out anything for this. I always like to find uses for Xyz monsters that we get, because they may have a purpose in the future. Alright. So after Alchemic Magician in late March, Aigami will be added to the gate. This is going to be his. He was around 3 times already. You'll be able to get his skill neutralization. Nice. And then in late March, there's something else. Obtain a new legendary duelist. Obtain a certain character. Collect event exclusive items to challenge event character. Go dice roll. And this is absolutely nuts. We're gonna get a new character, unlock them on their first appearance, and it is going to be none other than Duke Devlin from Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! Duel Monsters or Yu-Gi-Oh! DSOD? Which Duke Devlin are they gonna give us? Okay, really quickly, I did a quick search because I did remember that they released some of Duke Devlin's cards from the anime, the episode where he plays Yugi in Dungeon Dice Monsters, into the TCG. So I wanted to see if those cards could make it in Duel Links. Of course, we don't have any cards listed here, but we don't know level ups, event stuff, whatever it could be. So I went ahead and looked at Orgoth the Relentless. This is his iconic boss monster. It is a level 7 Earth Warrior. Once per turn during your main phase, you can roll a 6-sided die 3 times, and this card gains attack defense equal to the total times 100 until the end of your opponent's turn. Then, if 2 of the results were the same, apply the appropriate effect. If all 3 were the same, apply all of these effects. 1 or 2, this card cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects until the end of your opponent's turn. 3 or 4, draw 2 cards. 5 or 6, this card can attack directly. You can roll a 6-sided die 3 times. Any math? I don't know. Oh, if which result was the same? I guess if... Oh gosh, forget it, dude. If they add it into the game, it's either going to be OP or no one's going to use it. Strike Ninja. Level 4, Dark Warrior. Quick effect. Sorry, it's a little blurry. It's low resolution. Quick effect. You can banish 2 dark monsters from your graveyard. Banish this face-up card until the end phase. You can only use this effect of Strike Ninja once per turn. So nothing too crazy. Of course, I just wanted to, give you guys some context. One thing I can say about this update, they seem to be adding a lot of anime cards, and it is apparent to me that they are not done with Synchro Era. They're going to use events to kind of give us the cards that they maybe couldn't justify putting in boxes, or they had to start moving things along for the next world, and they had to stop putting so much synchro stuff in there. So I am okay with the events not all being Xyz related. Of course, the primary place for you to get Xyz monsters and the Xyz archetypes is going to be in the shop, in the boxes. So the events, they are going to be more liberal with how they spread them out in the themes, and then that's why we're starting to see a lot more synchro events. So yeah, I don't mind. It is interesting, I'll say, as long as the cards are good. We do have a couple decent event cards this time coming from the Mechlord Emperor event. Not this one. Ooh. Over here, yeah, Labyrinth of Klein. This one specifically, I do think is very good. This is going to be a must-have. Anything else, though, I think, just do it at your leisure. Go get those gems, though, of course. Then down here, this says, plans for late March, improvements to the dual screen. We're planning to make some changes to the display of the dual screen and the versus screen. Sure, dude. Anything to make the game look cleaner. The new updates to the game, they do make it look a lot nicer. So, yeah, that's all I've got. Let me know what you guys are excited for, if you are pumped for this guy, Primo, or if you are pumped for Duke Devlin. Ooh, not that. Duke Devlin. because I am pumped for both of them. Two characters that I think they should be a Duel Links, so I'm hyped they're coming. Also, guys, thank you so much for showing your support on the YouTube Shorts. They've been doing great. If you can, the best way to watch YouTube Shorts and support the channel is to go to the homepage, Duel Links Entertainment on YouTube, and scroll down to where you see the Shorts reel on your phone. If you watch them there, then we have a better chance of getting promoted in the global Shorts reel, and then our clips can explode. It's going to be huge. So thank you guys for all your support, and I'll see you later. Peace out.